Can we get in this? Can cut it, please? I'm sorry. There's just too much to get into. Can we cut it? Cut it. I said cut it. Cut it. Psycho Kid, can you please? You know, like, I get that. Sorry, I had like a piece of, not a piece, a mustache hair in my mouth. You know, if you got mustaches, you know how it is. So don't even start. Okay, Psycho Kid, can you please go? It's past your damn bedtime. Go to bed. Psycho Kid, you're gone. Thank you. Good to see you. CULTURA. CULTURA. If you know how to say it, that's how you say it. Because here, however you say it, that's how you say it. Because that's how it is. You know, I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. That's how we do it. I am Studio Mogura, Studio M-O-G-U-R-A. If you've been here, if you've seen this before, which you haven't, because nobody ever watches this thing, and people watch it in the sense that they're like, "What the fuck is that?" Click it, 2 seconds, pass, fuck you, and they leave. That's how they do it in the world now. So, I know you haven't seen this, so it's like, why should I even explain it? But maybe there's that one person that saw CULTURA like before, and now they're seeing it now, and like, hey, things different. And it's different because I literally realized that I could raise the quality level in the stream. I thought 720 was the only thing. I was like, oh shit, I can raise it higher? Because I started, you know, I've been trying to stream more and stream on YouTube more. Because I just get more views, man. You just get way more views. Like, honestly, I know it's like bullshit. Like, it's like 40 views, 30 views. That's like nothing. That's bullshit, bro. But for me, that's a lot. That's a lot for me. That I get like literally 40 views maybe a year on Twitch. Okay? So I'm done with Twitch. There's just too much to compete with over there, and at least at YouTube, you know, YouTube there's a lot to compete with, but it's just, you know, there's just so many people, there's just a bigger audience on YouTube that, you know, more people just will run into your thing, it seems. So I saw how I was streaming and I was doing DCS and all stuff like that, and I'm like, oh man, bro, this just looks like shit. And I was looking at somebody else's video, I'm like, wow, their video looks great. How come mine was? I'm like, oh, because I'm a dumb fuck and I have that shit set down to the lowest fucking setting. So there you go. So whatever. So we changed it a little bit. I had to do a little fucking shit with the QR codes, and I was like, well, everything looks horrible now. I don't know. So I don't know if this works out. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I will know tonight after I do this episode that I'll be able to go on and check and see and be this works. But essentially, same deal, just a little bit longer, a little more stuff that you can try out, a little more things that you can see and support, you know, that I do, and then you can learn about me. So, you know, same thing as usual. First one is the pay over here, right there. That's how we're doing it on this side, not on this side. Not here. We start at the end over there by the spoon over there. First one is a PayPal. You know, first QR code. First two is PayPal and then CashApp. CashApp also is $ Studio Mogura. All donations go toward the making of my independent film. If you include your name in the memo, I will include your name in the IMDb listing as well as the end credits of the film. I've been trying to put this film together for the past year. Basically, I made an independent film, a short film about, in 2017, and I've been writing and doing other stuff in the meantime, and I've been wanting to do an actual feature, and this is my first attempt to do a feature, and basically I kind of just spent the year writing the script. I did some of the casting, I did all the storyboards, I've kind of plotted everything, like as far as like scheduling and all stuff that goes, and now I just gotta like finish the casting, and we need a little bit more funds so that I can kind of like pay people good and not be worried about, oh my god, I'm running out of money kind of shit. It's not meant to be a big budget film. This is like, a $5,000 to $10,000 micro budget film. It's a micro budget. Micro budget is like usually under $100,000. So this is like micro fucking budget. You know what I mean? We're gonna really need a lot of help of people out there to just donate to the film, and so that I can, buy people a fucking pizza and a bottle of wine to shut them the fuck up, because that's what happens when you get on set. When you get on set, people are like, I'm hungry, I want to leave, are we almost done, blah, 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 and nobody wants to just really stick on with the project. But if you have the food there, you have the wine there, you have the weed there, that makes everybody just a lot more happier, and they don't give a shit, and they're whatever, they're hanging out, So I could use a lot of help on that. So please donate. Again, PayPal or or the Cash App, $ Studio Mogura. The next one is the QR code for the book, same one as before. It'll take you to the Amazon link for the soft cover. The second one will take you to the Barnes & Noble link so you can go and get the hardcover. Because before I only had the soft cover up and I would tell you about the hardcover. But now you can click on the second, the fourth QR code, and that'll take you to the hardcover link at Barnes & Noble for my book, Full Moon Nights. It's basically a chronicle of the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s. And, to dumb it down, it's basically a bunch of crazy shit that happened to me, fucking searching for drugs in Miami, bro. That's it, basically. That's all you need to know. And check it out, and trust me, you're gonna love it. Most people read it and they're like, "Wow, this is crazy! It's fucking amazing." Whatever. The next one is QR code that takes you to my comic shop, Octo Taco Comics and Collectibles. Basically, right now I just have a couple comics up there for sale. If you want anything, or if you want to negotiate or whatever, somebody mentions anything's on there for sale at this point. And it's also a blog for my comics, and I like to sometimes blog about Marvel and blog about the entertainment industry and writing and whatever. And whatever I want to blog about, that's gonna be on that blog. And then the next one is my TeePublic. I know there's a lot. There's a lot of QR codes, and I'm so sorry. Eventually, I'm going to be able to kind of wing through this really quickly, and it's not going to be a big deal. But you know what? Fuck you, man, because I got to advertise this shit. Because before I can get into the fucking CULTURA and I'll win and blah, 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 I gotta survive, man. I got to eat, man. I got to feed the cats, man. I got to feed the cats, man. So support. Don't be a fucking dick. Don't be like, oh God, I want to hear this guy fucking advertise. No, I'm not advertising like fucking Denny's, bro. I'm advertising myself, man. I mean, give me a fucking break here, bro. So anyways, hit up TeePublic, buy some of my t-shirts and the designs I make. They're really cool. They're really nice. They're fucking whatever. They're there. And then the last one is my fucking link to my Spotify playlist. So you can listen to all my original tracks on Spotify while you fucking, fuck your girlfriend or, like finger your asshole. Whatever you do. But yeah, that's right. We're done. See? That's it. It's over. Este cuento está terminado, okay? Can we move on now? Yes, we can. What are we going to talk about? The Heat and how, oh my God, they beat LeBron James and the shitty-ass fucking Lakers and again are finally a game over 500. Ah! Yeah, yeah! Like the Muppets. That's my Muppet guy. That's the Muppet, when I do the Muppet. That's, yeah, yeah! That's the Muppet. What the fuck, man? I'm not going to get excited up. I told you before. Single games don't mean shit to me. Getting over 500 again for the second time don't mean shit to me. Now you gotta now you gotta give me a fucking win streak over 500. I need to see us be 10 games over 500 to start to feel like we're okay. Like we're not gonna get knocked out of the first round. Get out of here, struggling with the goddamn fucking Lakers. Man, that's a sad ass show to see. That is the saddest fucking. You remember how the Lakers show used to be a show? That ain't a show, man. That ain't a show no more. That shit's sad as fuck. That's like Miami Seaquarium. When you go to Miami Seaquarium and you're like, fuck, that's depressing. That shit's like floating with its belly up. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. That's how it was tonight. I don't care if they fucking came back. Any team comes back on the Heat. Any team is going to come back on the Heat. Some teams are just going to fucking beat them, and other teams are not. That's just how it is. And, but goddamn, man. Why do you let Russell Westbrook take so many fucking shots? Like fuck CULTURA, bro. I want to talk about the Lakers at this point. Why do you let Russell Westbrook take so many fucking shots? And I know at the beginning of this fucking season, I was like, trade fucking Duncan Robinson or Westbrook for Christ's sake. Because I was all pissed off at Duncan Robinson for being fucking shit. And thank God he at least made, 2 shots tonight? Oh, thank God. Because literally that's like the difference in the game. And that's the shit that pisses me off. Is like, Max Strus had a bad game. But thank God Duncan Robinson made a couple shots. And that's all this team really needs. All this team needs is Duncan Robinson and Max Strus to either both fucking hit shots or one of them hit fucking shots. And if we can get one of them to hit shots, we've got a better chance to win. If we can get both of them to hit shots, we're winning that game for sure. That's it. That's it. That's what it boils. That doesn't matter if Jimmy Butler goes out there and gives us a fucking 58-point game. It don't matter, man. It don't mean shit. We won't win that game. You know why? Because some fucking bullshit will happen. And Duncan Robinson will miss a goddamn shot. The other fucking team will take it and fucking hit a 3 half court up the ass. That's just how it is, man. And I don't want to fucking sit here and be like, oh, yeah, we did good. No. Show me at this point, bro. And show me, you got to show me you can compete with the fucking top 5. Because right now, even with this win, you can't compete. This is not a test. This is a shitty-ass Lakers team that, is just depressing to watch. It's depressing. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. It's just, I feel bad for them. I actually feel bad for them. They shouldn't be this bad. And they're bad. Don't even bring me Anthony Davis together with them fucking holding hands into the sunset. I don't think so, dude. That's a bad fucking team. how you let fucking him, bro. Westbrook took like every fucking shot at the every three was taken by Westbrook in the fourth quarter, and it's like, and he didn't make shit, and it's like, why? That's the same shit that pisses me off with Max Strus. I know his shooter's gonna shoot, and you got to keep him shooting, but sorry, Max, you know. Well, there was one point right there where it was like he missed it, okay, and I don't think you saw Max get the ball back, and we actually won. And I think that's why we won, because Hero ended up taking the fucking really big shot, and you know what? He made it. There was a couple shots that Hero was like, oh man, Hero takes the shot wide open, and he missed it. And Hero was having a kind of weird night, but you know what? He shows up. I've said this before. He will show up when he needs to. He's the only motherfucker on this team. I will give it to Jimmy. But you know what? I'm sorry. I can't give it to Jimmy because Jimmy misses that fucking three. He missed the fucking three. I think Hero takes that fucking three last year. If he's healthy, we hit that shot, we win. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that moment to come into the playoffs, man. And Hero gets his moment that it's got to be a Hero 3 to win or a Hero 3 to tie the game. But, you know, we got to wait till then. So, we got to get there. But that's going to really show me, okay, this guy belongs. I think he belongs, but he's got to show everybody. He's got to show everybody that he belongs, man. So, you know, it was good to see that he had a moment. And that's all we need from Hero is to have one moment in the fucking game where it's like, oh, Hero coming through with the fucking dagger. Oh, Hero coming through with this. And you saw how he turned it on. That was a beautiful thing to see. He was absolutely silent for most of the game, and then all of a sudden, turned it on. And that is something superstars do. LeBron James, I want to say, used to be able to do that. He can't, I don't think he can really do that anymore. But he used to be able to do that where it's like, he's just quiet the whole game, and then all of a sudden, boom, he just shows up at the second quarter or the beginning of the third, and he puts up like 15 fucking straight points, and that's it. Like, that's what Hero does, and that's what he did tonight. He showed you, but only superstars do that, man. So that was great to see. Caleb Martin is a fucking force, bro. Caleb Martin already, bro. So I told you, we talked. I don't even want to mention Caleb Martin anymore, bro. I don't have to mention Caleb Martin. That's how you know Caleb Martin is a fucking great Heat player, because you never have to mention his fucking name. But you know he's going to play. You know he's going to be on the roster. You know he's going to play, but you never have to mention his name. Ever. You know who's becoming like that? Hayward Highsmith. Hayward Highsmith is falling into that same kind of category that Caleb Martin is falling under, where it's like, these guys just go out there and they work and they fucking do their job and they fucking hit it when they need to and they fucking show up when they can. And they get to start the next game. They get to play the next game. They get to start the next game. They get to play the next game. Over and over and over and over. And they're always there. They're always there. They may not have like highlights and this and that all the time, but they're always there. Always there. And you never hear the fucking name throughout you hear their name once in a while, but you never hear their name like, you know, fuck Caleb Martin, fuck Hayward Highsmith, you never really do. You'll hear them sporadically through, but you know they're there. And that's a great player, man. I mean, those two guys are going to be Heat like that. Those are the rooks of the Heat, you know? At the end. So, what else did I write? I didn't write any. I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking things to make myself feel like I actually did something, you know? I wrote the title of this Heat Cultura. That's what I did. I wrote the title, and I made some fucking coffee at 10 fucking 30 in the night. I needed it. I don't know I'm not gonna fucking come and do this because I've been smoking. I got my prescription back today. Thank God for what the fuck was it? Cure Leaf, right? Medicure fucking Cure Leaf, I think it was. I gotta say their name because what is it? That's the burger place. Where is the Cure Leaf? Oh no, Miracle Leaf, I think it is. Yeah, Miracle Leaf. My bad. So yeah, I went to fucking Miracle Leaf, and I got because my marijuana doctor place was fucking closed till January. So and I was like, no, I'm not gonna go a whole week without fucking stuff. And I had the stuff that I got off from this delivery service just wasn't really that good. It was more hurting than it was helping. So I said, fucking, I got my prescription again, and so I was able to fucking get, you know, because I was working at True Leaf, and they recently had a 28% Southern pineapple upside down cake, and then they got a fuck ton of the Khalifa Kush. And I'm like, fuck, bro, I don't want to fucking come back in January and there be no more Khalifa Kush. And I was like, fuck it, man. Let me get the fucking prescription and do a fucking hold, and I was lucky to get the pineapple upside down cake because when I picked it up, they were like, "Oh, bro, this is the last one," and I know they're gonna start really trying to push the Khalifa Kush this week for New Year's. So yeah, and this stuff is just great, bro. It's great. I love the Khalifa Kush. It's just a great fucking strain, and then the pineapple upside down cake too is another fucking bomb strain. I mean, it's like you get the primo nugs, so they're kind of fucking big and like sweet, but this one's like crazy. I mean, the bud itself looks like it's like it got electrocuted, and it's literally what kind of like it's like. But it's it's not. No, not really. I think this batch for some reason is very smooth. It's not as like whoa. It's been I've had 30% of this shit, and that's been like it's like an edge. It's like you slide on the edge, like you're doing one of those, right? But the edge is literally a fucking razor blade, like the edge of a razor blade, and you're like, one of those. Sometimes you need that shit, just to wake yourself up, bro, and make you realize this is reality. A lot of you people forget what reality is like, and you're like, where? Okay. I'm guilty of that. I'm totally guilty of that. Of just falling into this trap and being like, I don't fucking care about anything else out there. I just want to fucking be useless. We all do, to some extent. And that's why I draw and I write so much, and I try and have a lot of hobbies, and I try and have a lot of extracurricular things, even though they're just like, they're not really like, I'm not out there dancing with people and shit. Like, I'm just doing it all here at home. It still gets my mind occupied, and I'm not just a waste. I don't feel like a waster. Like, I really feel bad for people who are just like, they don't have like things to do. They don't think of things to do. Like, their things to do are like just going out to places, and like you have to, like, you go to a I don't want to say go to a bar or anything like that, because it's like, but like you can't literally just sit with yourself and just go. You have to like constantly, I guess constantly be entertained, but we're all trying to be constantly entertained in some kind of way. I mean, I'm constantly entertained myself with like either drawing or stuff like that. That's what the hobby is. So again, I don't even want to say that that's a bad thing to be wanting to be constantly entertained, but I guess it's just you're entertaining yourself in things that don't, I guess, leave something tangible behind. Like you're just fucking devouring things and consuming, and you're not really outputting, I like to do things that output. Like at the end of like me working on something, there's something left over that I can always go back to, like a book or a fucking screenplay or a fucking a film or drawing or a track or something, and I guess I got a lot of the going out and partying out of my system way earlier. Like I was doing all that shit in high school, and by the time I got to college, I was like already partied out, And let me tell you, I did a fuck ton of partying in college. But in college, man, we took it to another fucking level, dude. And we partied a lot in college. And even in college, I was like tamed, In college, I was like always like, I would take it to the edge, but I was always be sure never to like just go over the fucking edge and go crazy, because I already I did all the crazy go over the edge shit like in fucking high school. So when I got there and people were like, let's go over the edge, I'm like, no, bro, you don't want to. Trust me, I've been there. We're good where we're at right now. Oh, okay. And that was it, So it was like, then you come back to Miami and you meet those motherfuckers that are like, we don't got no fucking edge, bro. Let's go. It's like, ugh, all right. So let's try this out. We're doing the Khalifa Kush right now. Just hanging out, I don't want to. We don't got to talk about this game anymore, do we? I mean, what's the next? What's the next game? That's the one thing that I have to mention is the next game. The Nuggets on the 30th, Friday. 2 days, Friday, 9 p.m. Fuck. It's Nuggets. At Denver, then at Jazz on Saturday. So we got a back-to-back this weekend. Wow, that's rough. Probably gonna fucking see New Year's. Heat are gonna fucking well. You know what? At least there's a Heat game at 9 p.m. on New Year's, dude. On New Year's Eve. There's a New Year's Eve Heat game, so I'm definitely gonna be watching that. Definitely gonna be celebrating here at my house, chilling. I don't go out anymore for New Year's, bro. Fuck that. I don't have friends down here that I'm like, that are like, hey, come and party with us or anything like that. So I don't even have. I'm not gonna throw a party and invite anybody because there's no one's gonna show up. Most people down here, like, they'd rather go to spend $50 $100 $250 to go to a fucking club and just hang out there at a club and waste fucking thousands of dollars just on fucking a beer and shit. And it's like, I don't understand that. And then, like, other people that just like to do their own thing. And so it's just, I don't really hang with anybody. I go see my family early and then come here to my apartment and just chilling. Just fucking chilling. And I guess put something on TV that's like, oh, we're ringing in the New Year kind of thing. And I kind of just, at some point, I'm always like, oh, shit, it's New Year's. Cool. Happy New Year to everybody on the text messaging, and then goodbye. And then smoke some more. That's how we do it nowadays, bro. That's the life of the single fucking man, I guess, dude. Because I know I can go out and I can party, but dude, it's honestly a lot of a real fucking hassle, bro. And it's gone to a point that's so insanely expensive, bro. And I really am on a tight budget on everything, bro. Because I've got the movie on one hand, I've got apartment that's way overpriced, and fucking everything's super expensive now, and it's just like, oh god, it's tough. It's fucking tough, man. So, yeah. I'm totally glad that I'm so happy that there's a fucking goddamn Heat game on New Year's Eve. It sucks for the guys because they gotta play, but you know what? When they're done playing, they're gonna go party and they're gonna be with their families and all that. They're gonna take their families there. You think they're gonna leave their family? I wouldn't leave my family. I'd be like, hey, no, come out with us to wherever they're gonna be, and we'll fucking celebrate New Year's there. So yeah, I'll have some hopefully I'll have some fucking Khalifa cushion, this fucking shit left over by then, bro. But if not, I got a fucking fuck ton of fucking pre-rolls over here. But no fuck, I got pre-rolls, I got fucking keef. I've got like a fucking fuck ton of wax and crumble that I haven't even touched. And I'm like, fuck, I keep forgetting that I have that shit. I should probably put some crumble on this motherfucker, but that's just already overkill. And then the crumble that I have is like is a space age cake. And it's just like it's really good. I don't want to waste it on that. But then I don't like doing the fucking vape anymore, bro. Like, yeah, the vape has lost its allure to me almost. Like, I don't know. I cough so much, dude. You cough so much, bro. It's just like And then everybody tells me, it's like, well, you just gotta keep using it so that you stop coughing. And then when I've seen every person. Now, when they get to that point, they can never go back to flour. They're like, I try flour now, and it's gross, and I don't like flour. And I don't want to do that. I love flour, bro. I have smoked flour my entire life, bro. Like, I love the fucking taste of flour. I love it. I love the taste. I love the smell. And to me, I can taste the differences, and I can feel the differences, and I can see the differences, and I can smell the differences with fucking weed, with actual flour. When it comes to wax and concentrates, bro, like, I know people tell me that it's like, oh, you get a lot of the flavor and you get a full fucking, the full force of it, but I don't. It all tastes the same to me. It all tastes the same. It all definitely smokes the same and feels the same to me. Like, every fucking high of concentrate is the same. It's just like, and then they're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, like, you don't gradually build. It doesn't gradually. It's like, it's just like a fucking, and you're fucked. So it's like, I don't like that. I like to build it up. Hey, let me enjoy this. You know what? Oh, I like this stone. It's a good stone, clear. You know what? Let me try another fucking weed, and I'm gonna try a different stone. I try another different weed and a different stone, and that my stone's completely different. If I fucking take a hit of fucking some wax, bro, anything that I smoke after that, you're not gonna feel it because you're just so fucking stoned already, dude. And I don't like that, dude. So I feel it is kind of a waste thing. I guess maybe it's a novelty thing, and it's nice to pull out when you maybe have a lot of people and you don't want to waste your fucking weed, and you want to be like, hey, I've got some wax here, bro. Let's get everybody stoned off of one hit. And everybody's good, It's also maybe good for, like, beginners and shit, because beginners, a lot of times, when I first started smoking, like, I didn't get stoned the first couple times, I didn't get stoned until I smoked fucking Silver Haze until I smoked that Silver Haze and I got like real crippy, and that's when I fucking got the first visual high, and I was like, holy shit, this is what being stoned is like. And then we got into an accident, and there you go. I don't know what to tell you, but that's how it happened. And then so yeah. So I mean, I imagine that. I really don't think that that's the case with a lot of first-time smokers nowadays, because I don't think, even when you're buying, I mean, first-time smokers, and if you're buying off the street, maybe, but there's a lot of first-time smokers. There's a lot of people that come into the dispensary and they're like, I've never done this before, and I'm like, wow, you're in for it, bro. And they like, this lady comes in and she's like, I'm new to this. This is my first time. I want some cookies. I want some gummies. I want some, like, oh, give me that oil, and give me the stirring thing, and give me that, and give me all the strongest flour that you have. And I'm like, are you sure this is your first time? She's like, yeah, I've never done this before. And I'm like, okay, well, just take it easy, okay? Just, please don't go too crazy. She walked out of there fucking like, and I was like praying for her. I was like, oh my God, please watch over this woman, dude, because she is like in for it if she's legit fucking telling the truth. Which I don't think so, man. You're not going to buy all that shit and tell me it's your fucking first time, bro. That's crazy, dude. But hey, more power to you if it's true. That's what I love to see, people diving headfirst into it, I bet that lady just probably put on a fucking Celine Dion and fucking just went to town, So yeah, that's all people are doing, Just fucking putting on some fucking music, and motherfuckers out here listening to Kenny G smoking fucking weed and shit. I mean, that's me, literally. I love that shit. I love Kenny G. If you watch and you listen to Dan Le Batard, you love Kenny G, and you know why, okay? So, but I mean, I liked Kenny G way before that. Way before Le Batard, I actually liked Kenny G because I used to play trumpet, and I was in band and all that kind of shit. And then we met like, I was in jazz band and symphonic. So jazz band would go and play all these events and shit. We do all these, like, we were really good, so we would play like at people's fucking rest homes and this and that. People would hire us and shit. And then we met Dave Cause. Like, he signed a shirt. And then, like, Kenny G was a big deal to us because he was like a famous guy and had pop hits and played an instrument. So we all were like, oh, we could do that. We were cute, so naive. Where are we at? 29 minutes. That's not bad. I'm sorry we didn't really get too much of the CULTURA and stuff, but what the fuck am I gonna talk about, bros? I've been regurgitating this bullshit over and over for the past fucking God knows fucking how long since the season fucking started. And I'm like, dude, do you really want to hear the same shit again? I mean, do you really? Honestly? I mean, I guess so, because that's what we essentially do when we listen to all these freaking like sports talk people. They're just regurgitating the same bullshit every fucking year, dude. It's just NFL is literally no fucking different. It's just, I mean, the only difference of NFL is that, from when I was growing up, is that there's gambling now. Before, gambling was like, you couldn't talk about that shit in the forefront. Like, that was a no, But now it's like everywhere, so that's the only difference, I don't know, man. You can't judge this team yet, bro. You can't. You just gotta ride with these motherfuckers, bro. There's no way that you can be like, oh, we're for sure fucking gonna do it, and there's no way that you can be, well, we're for sure fucking shit, because they're definitely, I'm telling you, they're somewhere in the middle, and we're gonna be riding this fucking like 500 wave the whole fucking way, bro. I can already, I feel it, man. Like, I don't see us going, getting anywhere near the top 3. I just see us either being top of the play-in tournament or 8 seed, 7 seed, just getting in. I feel like that's what all these guys care about. Again, that's why, I came out, and I said a tweet about LeBron. I was shitting on him because, I was expecting him not to play because he had the back-to-back with Orlando the other night. And every time he does the back-to-back, he never plays. And it's like, fuck, bro. You finally fucking come to Miami, and this is a big fucking game. And he's like, I know I didn't go out to see the game, but I kind of wanted to. It was like, if I'm going to go see a Heat game, I want to go see the Heat versus Lakers. But one of the reasons why I didn't buy it was because I was like, there's no reason to buy it because LeBron's not going to play. That motherfucker, every time he comes down here, he never fucking plays. He never fucking plays, dude. And it's just like really frustrating because it's like, bro, what did we do to you? Like, we didn't do anything to you, bro, but support you, love you, praise you, and thank you when you left, when you decided to fucking leave and you fucked up this whole fucking thing. You fucking pulled a fucking a George Harrison and shit. And it's like, Oh, we can't blame you though, you know? We don't want to blame you. We want to say, no, we still support you. We still like you. We still love you. Go, yeah, go. Congratulations, LeBron. You won another one. Congratulations, LeBron. Yeah, you beat us. It's all good. But then you don't want to fucking come down here and play, man. And come on. And he don't tell me no. He does that shit every year. He only gets to play here once a year when he was with the Lakers, and he hasn't played here in a while, man. Even when he was with the Cavs, he would do that shit. He played that first time, but after that, there was a bunch of times where he never played, and it's like, dude, that's bullshit, you know. So you just totally anticipate it, and then to hear that, oh, maybe Bam won't play and Butler won't play, and then we're gonna have this fucking game against the Lakers. And it's like basically a preseason game. Like, don't give me this shit, bro. That Lakers ticket in Miami is one of the hottest fucking tickets to have. One of the hottest fucking tickets to have, and it's like, you're gonna fucking be all like, no, we're not gonna play. Oh, what the fuck are you here for? You know, why are you even playing NBA if it's not to fucking play the goddamn fucking Lakers in your home fucking court in front of everybody? You know, like, that's like playing Madison Square Garden. It's like, you're gonna play that game even if the fucking Knicks suck. You're gonna play that game. I just, you know, and I was just very, like, on the edge of, like, dude, don't even tell me, bro. Because if they don't play, I mean, why am I going to even do this fucking CULTURA? It's a bullshit fucking CULTURA at that point. You know, and then very last minute, oh, everybody's going to play. Oh, okay, fine. Come on, man. Why do you do that? Don't give me this, like, oh, we're just trying to do strategy because of the heat and the injury thing. No, man, just, you know, don't be a dick, bro. That's a dick move, you know? But thankfully he played. Thankfully they fucking all played, man. Cause and look what kind of game it was. I mean, even though it was a blowout, they still had a comeback, and at the very end it was entertaining, dude. And it was like, cool. And you get to see LeBron James, man. You're not gonna get to see him a lot, you know, anymore. I mean, you're watching him this year more than any other year decline. You know, there was like maybe 2 weeks ago, or there was a loss that they had, which is just recently. That was like, you watched it and you're like, fuck, he looks old. You could see them get tired. You saw him get tired. Like, you've seen him get tired here in Miami with the cramps and all that shit, but it was different. It was like, you knew he was just, you know, it wasn't like old tired. It was like, you're out of gas tired, you know? Like, this is what we're watching, is him being old tired. And it is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And I'm trying not to look at it that way. I'm trying to look at it like how I see Brady, with full respect. And it's not heartbreaking when you see Brady throw a fucking pick. It's like, well, the dude's fucking nearly 50 years old out there. What the fuck, you know? It's like, I don't feel that way with LeBron yet. I feel like, no, LeBron should be able to do that. And he doesn't do it? Really? I don't know. It's weird. But I don't give a shit. Fuck him, man. You know, he's not on the fucking Heat anymore. He can go fuck himself. That's how you do it. What, bro? That's how you do it. That's how we do it, bro. That's how you fan it, man. You gotta fan the flames, bro. Just fan the flames, man. Whether Heat, Knicks, Lakers, wherever the fuck you are in the world, just fan the flames. Whether it's basketball, soccer, whether it's football, baseball, your face or your mom on a stick covered in Jello, bro, fan it, bro. Just like that. Just fan it. What do you want? Let me dance or some shit? Because I'm gonna go. Okay? I already given you 30. I gave you 5 minutes extra of the 30. And I really don't want to edit this shit. So we're going to go. And we're going to be back here on the 30th for an exciting end of the year Heat CULTURA back to back. And we're going to end this year with Heat CULTURA back to back. And you know what? You know what we'll probably do? I just realized, you know, I might be able to do Heat CULTURA when, you know, the clock strikes midnight. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe you'll be watching me be depressed and sad and alone. Watching me doing Heat CULTURA like a pathetic fucking single man in Miami. You know, that's how we do shit, you know. So come and watch, you know. Who cares? Fuck it. Just hang out. That's how we do it. So yeah, so let's end it right there. We'll catch you back here on the fucking 30th, whenever that is. What is that, Friday? Something else, Friday, right? Yeah, it was Friday. Okay, so Friday, 9 p.m. I don't even remember. Denver, Nuggets, somebody, who cares? Fuck them. Out west. That's where we're going. Okay, where we're going? Out west. Oh, cool. It's fine. Okay, back at fucking Poncho. Let's go. Heat CULTURA. Heat CULTURA. Heat CULTURA. Heat CULTURA. However you say it, that's how you say it now and forever. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. I am Studio Mogura. Studio M-O-G-U-R-A. Sorry, I fucked it up there. Studio M-O-G-U-R-A. Gotta get it right every single fucking time. Fuck that shit. Don't even fuck with it. Don't fuck with me. You know how it is. Well, now you know how it is because we changed everything today. And eventually I'll get this kind of flow going that it'll come out naturally. So let's see how it goes. But PayPal, first QR code is PayPal. Second QR code is Cash App. Put your name in the memo. All donations go toward the making of my independent film. Your name will be included in the IMDb listing as well as the end credits. Buy my book. The first one is for the paperback. Second one's for the hardcover. Paperback's $99, hardcover $16.99. Full Moon Nights. It's a chronicle of the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s. The next one is for my comic shop, Octo Taco Comics and Collectibles. Check it out for my blog and for comic books for sale. And then check out my TeePublic QR code for my t-shirt designs. And then, the last QR code is for my Spotify so you can stream my music. Okay, so that's it. We're going to be back here on Friday, fucking hanging out. CULTURA, don't freak out, just freak out. And I'll have to wait every time I say that because the last time I said that and I pressed the fucking button, it hadn't reached fucking YouTube yet, because the internet's like got a traffic jam going on or some shit like that. So it was like, don't freak out. So I'm going to try it now. I know I already said it, but I'm going to try it now to kind of get the timing and the pacing. And so I'm going to be like, CULTURA, like in the 1980s, if maybe you, obviously a lot of you don't remember in the 1980s, but like late in the 1980s and maybe early 90s or something, like when sitcoms would end, everybody would be like, oh God, I love you, Dad. So that's what's going to happen. Okay. So we're going to be like, don't forget to freak out. And then like, and so it's like going to stop, but it's not going to really be stopping. It's just I got to wait for the stream to go before I press the thing, But I don't want to like have anything happen after the don't freak out, don't freak out. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling here. This is what I do. I'm sorry. Okay, so just, don't freak out, just freak out.